200 used to be his best event, a bit like Kung Fu Kenny here, if you like, but Jona, like Kenny, is pretty swift at the 100 meters as well. Then Fred Kerley. Kerley's going to be in lane 5. One of the quickest men over the 100 meters, but that talent that he has at the longer distances will stand him in good stead surely in this Grand Slam. Needs to go well in this 100 though. Huge reception.
It's going to be hard to compete with this.
Yeah. Oblique Seville. Is he ready? Akeem Blake, another. He's run a 200 already this year and a new personal best over the longer distance, so that might stand him in good stead here. And then the Liberian, Joseph Fambele, he's going to go in lane 8. Olympic finalist in the last 2 Olympic Games over the 200 meters. So we got Jones in 1, Lindsey in 2, Hughes is in 3. Then in the middle, Bednarek's 4, Kerley right in the middle in 5. Seville in the orange in lane 6. Then Blake, his teammate next to him, and Fambele in lane 8.
Set.
Bednarek gets a good start. Fred Kerley just got left a little bit, also going well as Lindsey over in 2, but it's Kenny Bednarek, and then look at Seville right through the middle. Seville is going to just about, no he doesn't, oh does he? That is as close as you want to get. Seville has got the tape around his chest, but Bednarek might have hung on to this. We're going to wait for the photo finish. He's got it. Kenny Bednarek has been given it. 10.07, 10.08. He got out well, didn't he, Bednarek? And then after that point, Seville comes and he starts to charge through. And then at the end, though, maybe the strength, the 200-meter strength, if that is a factor in the 100. But he stayed strong, he stayed good, and he comes out as the winner. Hughes takes third, 10.13, same time as Blake.
Kenny actually doesn't look happy. He reacted really, really well, but had a stumble that kind of interfered with his acceleration. I know that's what he's thinking about. And when that happened, you could see the Jamaicans kind of move through him in the acceleration phase. But with that 100-meter or 200-meter strength, I mean, someone like that's going to come through at the end. Fairly even reaction-wise, but as you can see here, kind of lost his footing in that acceleration. Now you can see him fighting to get back in. He's definitely not going to be pleased with that, but if you're just faster than everyone else, if you're able to relax, you'll get back into the race. It was a lot closer to that replay than I thought. As we've seen the rail cam here, you can see in the acceleration phase, Akeem Blake moving through a lot faster. And Oblique coming through in the latter part of the race. He probably thought that he had it. Battle of the Headbands coming through at the end. But Kenny did come through with the tape to secure that 100 meters. For him, going into the deuce, that's huge. So,
yeah, that's significant, isn't it? He takes 100. Kerley, nowhere really. We said that 10.2 clocking. He was even slow at 10.3. This was into a headwind, incidentally, minus 1.3. Not as windy as it was earlier in the evening, but that's...
The Racers Grand Slam lived up to its billing as one of the season's most dramatic competitions, and the men's 100 meters delivered pure adrenaline. The lineup was stacked with star names: Fred Kerley, Terrence Jones, Courtney Lindsey, Jona Efoloko, Akeem Blake, and Jamaica's Oblique Seville, but the spotlight ultimately fell on Kenny Bednarek. In a nail-biting finish, he edged the field with 10.07 seconds, capturing victory by the slimmest of margins. Seville, the local favorite, came within a whisker of victory, clocking 10.08 seconds, just 100th behind. The razor-thin difference forced officials to consult the photo finish before confirming Bednarek as the winner. Considering the challenging headwind of minus 1.3 meters per second, both men's ability to dip under 10.10 was a testament to their high-class execution. Although most of Bednarek's reputation comes from his exploits over 200 meters, He proved his ability to excel at the shorter distance as well. A slight stumble from the blocks didn't derail him. He regrouped, powered through the middle phase, and resisted Seville's furious late push. The duel, quickly nicknamed the Battle of the Headbands, had the stadium roaring with excitement. Behind the two frontrunners, Jona Efoloko managed third with 10.13 seconds, narrowly fending off Akeem Blake, who was credited with the same time. Pre-race favorite Kerley never found his top rhythm and finished down the field in 10.30 seconds, far from his usual dominance. For Seville, this marked his season opener in the 100 meters. Though narrowly beaten, the performance gave him a solid platform heading into the World Championships in Tokyo this September. "It's not the way I wanted to start," he admitted afterward, "but it tells me where I am and what I need to sharpen up. There's no panic, it's early in the year, and I've got time to get it right before Tokyo." At only 24, Seville already boasts an impressive resume, with an Olympic final appearance and a crucial role in Jamaica's bronze-winning 4x100-meter relay squad at the Budapest World Championships. With a personal best of 9.86 seconds, he remains firmly in the conversation as a medal contender when he's firing on all cylinders. Later that evening, Seville returned for the 200 meters and placed fifth, but his attitude stayed upbeat. "I'm just getting started," he said. "There are plenty more races ahead, and I know I'll get sharper as the season unfolds." As preparations for Tokyo gather pace, both Bednarek and Seville look to be rounding into dangerous form. Their clash in Kingston served as a preview of the fireworks likely to ignite in the coming months, reinforcing the rivalries that define modern sprinting. The National Stadium's atmosphere was electric, swelling to its loudest when Seville's name boomed across the loudspeakers. The home support lifted him visibly, and although he came up a fraction short, his surging finish suggested bigger things are on the horizon. His camp remains convinced the best version of Seville is still to come. Bednarek, meanwhile, issued his own warning. He's not just a 200-meter specialist, but a genuine threat in the blue ribbon event. With battles of this intensity lighting the path to the World Championships, every race becomes a proving ground, a mental and physical rehearsal for Tokyo. The stage is set for unforgettable showdowns, and the world will be watching. This race also highlighted how unpredictable sprinting can be. One minor error at the start, a fraction of a second hesitation, or the force of a headwind can completely alter the outcome. For athletes like Bednarek and Seville, every competition is more than just a test of speed. It's a mental battle, a rehearsal under pressure. With Tokyo fast approaching, moments like this remind fans why sprinting remains one of the most captivating spectacles in sport.